Tyreek Hill, not spotted at Dolphins practice today, but the report is that it is an excused absence. Nothing to worry about. Devon A-Chain in a red non-contact jersey today, dealing with that shoulder injury. A couple other players not suited up at practice today. Tron Armstead, Liam Eichenbaum, Robert Jones, Savon Ahmed, Jeff Wilson, Elijah Campbell.
He has been spending too much time with Omar and Tobin, because that sounded like Tobin to me. That had to be a Tobinism.
Just made it up right there, right on the fly.
Solana, don't just jump into the negativity, baby.
The negativity, first of all, Tobin is like homer number one. That's not a shot. I love it. Tobin's homer number one. Omar Kelly is definitely a little more negative. I feel like I'm right in the middle. I'm right in the middle.
All right.
Okay.
I mean, you guys.
You're a show me guy. You're a show me guy.
I'm just not Dolphins are winning the Super Bowl this year, guy. That's like, it's that simple. I don't know.
I said it yesterday. I happen to feel that they're an elite NFL team. Provided that they stay healthy, and I know that's a big provision, but provided they stay healthy, I believe they are one of the elite NFL teams. And you poo-pooed it yesterday, Solana, saying they're not Kansas City, and they're not Buffalo, and they're not Philadelphia. And I kind of feel like they are on paper.
Right, Solana, we all know this, obvious. There's one team that's going to win the Super Bowl. So are there really, really good, like Hawk says, elite teams in this league? Yes. Do you need to see the Jets? Do you need to see the Bills? Do you need to see the Chargers? Do you need to see the Ravens? Do you need to see the Browns? Do you need to see the Steelers? Like, you need to see the Dolphins? Do you believe in everybody else, though?
No, but I think if the Dolphins got into the playoffs, I think they could make some noise. But if they had to go up against Patrick Mahomes, or if they had to go up against Joe Burrow in a title game, or even in the second round of the playoffs, I right now, I don't see them overcoming that challenge. I just
don't. You don't believe in Tua as much as you do those guys. That's not like there's nothing wrong with that. Those guys have had that postseason success. He hasn't.
I'll agree with that 100%. Yeah. I don't think Tua right now is on the level of Patrick Mahomes or Joe Burrow. I don't. I think he's an elite quarterback. I hope he stays healthy. I think the Dolphins can win multiple playoff games this year. I really do. I don't think they're going to the Super Bowl.
Okay.
Let me see. They lost by 3 to the Buffalo Bills with Skylar Thompson as the quarterback.
But I'm not putting Buffalo or New York in the same conversation as the elite teams in the AFC. I told you,
it's who? Kansas City and Cincinnati?
Kansas City, Cincinnati are 1A, 1B.
NFC, I'm guessing Philadelphia and everybody else.
Yeah, I don't know about the NFC. I'm not too high on Philly either. I mean, I like Jalen Hurts or whatever, but they lost their offensive and defensive coordinator. They had to fill a lot of gaps in their roster also. Like, everybody's like, oh, Philly. That team's going back to the Super Bowl. Best team in the NFC. I don't know, man. I don't know about that.
Philly special and San Fran. San Fran's going to be held this year.
If he doesn't believe in Brock Purdy, like you saw the look on his face. He has, every time we talk about him, he doesn't believe in him.
Yeah, I don't believe in Brock Purdy.
Brock Purdy doesn't get hurt. They might have been in the Super Bowl. They could have beat the Eagles if Brock Purdy's, and that's if Brock Purdy's healthy. That's what I just said.
Last pick in the draft. Last pick.
So we're good here. We're not going to do the I'm hating on Tua thing anymore. We've established our
I'll continue doing that. But the actual analysis by you, I don't think there's a problem with, which is, I'm not just going to go off 3 games or 4 games where you look like an MVP. I've got to see it for a sustained season. I get it.
Correct.
There's no shame in that.
And I hate doing the durability. Like, I don't like that because I don't believe Tua is injury prone. But hey, like, okay, let me see it. On paper, they're amazing. Best team probably in the AFC East on paper. Let me see it. Let me see it for a full season. We haven't even gotten to week 1. How many injuries have we talked about? Huge scare with Tron Armstead. Our best acquisition of the offseason has to miss the first at least 10 weeks of the season. Like, we're already dealing with that. We haven't snapped the first game yet. So let's see it happen on the field, and nobody will be happier to admit that I was wrong. 29 years old. 2 decades of my entire life, I haven't seen the Dolphins win a playoff game. I don't remember them winning a playoff game. I want them to succeed. Let me see it though.